Tai Chi done in a fighting application style, you can always have a fighting application for brush knee push, for part horse's mane, for crane flips the wings. But what are some of the principles of Tai Chi fighting when it comes to range? So you talked about harmonizing with your opponent.
So range, it's like a dance. It really is like a dance. And this in the sense that I'm trying to find your rhythm. Like, I don't want to set the rhythm. This is what's known in Tai Chi as giving up yourself and following others.
Okay.
Right? The way that we fight in Tai Chi is really about, like, I want to find your rhythm and harmonize with you. So in the beginning, I'm not trying to like clash with you or anything like this. I'm just trying to find out like what your speed is, what your style is. Okay. Right?
So you are harmonizing with me. You're kind of matching me.
I'm matching you.
Like a cop would keep a proper range from the assailant.
Yeah. It's a good, yeah.
So if I move in, you're kind of maybe just feeling me out.
Sometimes, yeah. In the beginning, with my style, I'll back away. I'll create more distance or something like that, or I'll move laterally from you. But eventually, what I want to do, like especially when I know your rhythm, when you move in on me, then I want to move in on you too. Like this is how close I want to be, and then. Because it's a chess game, we talked about this like a few years ago. Yeah. Right. So now I've done something.
So you think of the fight as a chess game.
Right. Now I don't try to plan the movements, but I do know that as soon as I do, so you do something, I do something. Now I know you're gonna do something next. So what? Like I've just moved in on you. What are you gonna do?
Well, you jammed up my punch, so now I lost my superior position.
Right. And so what would you probably do? Like,
well, I'd have to try to like maybe result to some wrestling and rooting down and try to like
So the moment you do that is the moment when I probably do something about my Tai Chi technique.
I can already tell that your stance is got the edge on me.
So, Tai Chi, the fundamental, like the number one way we use Tai Chi movements is for exerting leverage. Right. So I'm always trying to move into a position. If I'm going to do a Tai Chi technique, like it's about exerting the leverage. And so here I am in this position. You say I'm in a superior foot position.
You are. I feel right now that I would be trying to at least root on you to try to start again because I feel like I've already lost.
Right.
Like you got me in checkmate and it's a matter of time before you move your piece into position.
And so, and what I'm doing is I'm waiting for him to hang himself with his own rope. Like I don't want to like try to force him in or try to do that. Yeah. So now I know I'm in a superior position. I know that we're beginning to flow a little bit. So now all I'm going to do is like, where are you going to go? And at some point in your transition, you will be in a weaker, less leveraged position, and that's the moment when, if I've got my timing right, that's when the technique comes out.
Well, I feel like I'm about to be dumped on my back over your leg.
So that's very possible. So here, for example, we were talking about this before, so I'm going to use this as a setup, about brush knee, right? So a classic brush knee position, like here I am in this position, right? So this is very similar. Now I may not be brushing down, but I've got this hand in one position, right? And look what's right here. So I'm going to wait for him to try to move, right? And so as soon as he starts to move, right, then you lost your stability. Yeah. The moment that you would go into motion, unless, this is again the empty and full thing. If empty and full principle in Tai Chi is about moving without losing your root.
We talked about empty and full in a previous video they can go watch.
So you should go watch that video, then come back when you're starting to do your applications and go. So if you're here, you can actually move out of this without me gaining an advantageous position if you empty into this foot. Empty anything out of this foot, make that foot heavier. Not even yet. Not
even that much.
Not even that much.
Just a little bit, just to kind of settle back.
See, you're not, here's the thing. This is not emptying. I'm gonna take him to school this morning.
Do it.
Right? That is what we call double weighted. You know how I know? I can feel you pushing into this foot. Yep. Now, don't do that. Just make this foot disappear. Yes! See, as this foot disappears, where is it going to go? It's going to go in that foot. Right. That's called emptying. Right? If you push, like go back to your first, you're going to push off of this foot. And
so then you can use it.
You're screwed. On the other hand, if you just make this foot disappear, oh, see, I've got nothing.
And it's kind of like ghosting where you can't feel it.
I can't feel it, but you are more rooted now, aren't you? You've accomplished your goal out of that. Right. Right. So that's how you move out of that.
I see. So at the beginning, you're harmonizing with the opponent. Right. You kind of got my tone, you got my cadence. Yes. And when I came in for the attack, you kind of jammed me up. Now you're in a different position, but you use the same principle. Right. You kind of neutralize my technique without taking the full force of it.
Right.
You just redirected it somewhere else.
So this concept in Tai Chi, we call it neutralizing. This is just a weird position to be in, but this is just where I wound up, right? So what I have done here is I haven't tried to dominate him. I have tried to come to like a balance point. This is what neutralizing really means. It's like, okay, now we're balanced. I don't necessarily have the advantage, but he certainly doesn't have the advantage on me. Okay, so now anything's possible.
Right.
And I'm waiting for him to be nervous.
Yeah.
Right? So here you are. He wants to move out of this.
Okay.
And that's how I cheated, but that was...
Well, these are great skills, and you're running this video, so this is... You're not cheating, you're just, you're the alpha dog in this video.
Just yeah, for at least 30 seconds or more. So, yeah.
So a little recap.
Yes. So the recap is Tai Chi Chuan in Chinese means basically harmony boxing. Harmony boxing means I get into harmony with you.
Yeah, even if I'm not a Tai Chi guy, if I'm just some thug on the street, you're still trying to create the harmony.
Right. Right. The more I'm in harmony with you, the less you can take me by surprise.
Yeah. Right.
And so Tai Chi is a close-in application martial arts where there are a few techniques which have some distance to them.
But you're not kickboxing with Tai Chi.
You're not kickboxing with Tai Chi. It's a different kind of martial art. It's much more like Aikido. So I have to have some contact here. I have to be in this kind of position. This proximity allows me to then do the exertion of leverage. Do we have 10 seconds?
Yeah, please.
All right. So